All right, so now today is November the 5th, 2023. We're going to talk about DNA or Ginkgo Bioworks stock. It's about time for us to give you all the price analysis. We did one for this particular stock all the way back on September the 22nd, and you guys can see what I talked about. I was looking for the price in DNA to go down, and that is precisely what the market did in DNA. You guys can even see it came and hit our ultimate area TP on the 4th of October around 11.43%. It even exceeded that. It went all the way down to $1.30 right here on October the 30th, which would garner you around 26%. But needless to say, we was on point and where we was looking forward to in DNA stock going. Now, earnings is coming up for this particular market and due to be released after trading on November the 8th. So you guys can see here, let me zoom out the chart and we can actually see where the market in DNA held support, where buyers enter the market. Okay. So this particular market is still trading within a range for the most part. So what we're going to do is identify the trading range in DNA. So you guys can see this range takes us all the way back. I would say to when the market entered the trading range all the way back here on November 2022. And ever since then, it's just been bouncing in between $2.50 and $1.25. Okay. So now let's take a look at the different time frames. I want to see if DNA is being controlled by the buyers or the sellers. And here on this 2-day bar, you all can see that the market currently is being controlled by the buyers. Now my concern is what the earnings is going to be and how it's going to increase the volatility in favor for the buyers, or will it push back down the price? Now we've been in a increased downtrend into the market in DNA for a while. Okay, so maybe this earning will be the catalyst to actually push this market back up to some reasonable prices, maybe $2, $2.20, maybe even all the way up to $2.40, depending on how positive the market takes the information. Now, the information may actually be negative, but if the market takes it as positive, there wouldn't be a problem for us to see the market in DNA go up. Don't let the market information perceive or you try to place on what you perceive to be positive or negative. That's not our job. Our job is try to predict how will the market feel about that information, not whether or not the information is good or bad. I could care less about what the information is entailing. I just want to see how people are going to take it. Right? So pause. Now look at this on the 3-day chart. Again, just like on the 2-day time frame, we're still getting that indicator of strength in DNA. It's completed on the 2-day chart, but we still have a day and 5 hours on this current 3-day price bar. So that puts a go up bar may not be there once it finishes printing. DNA on the 5, look at that. DNA on the weekly chart, look at that. This one weekly price bar on this, it's high volume. We haven't seen this much volume at least in about 4 weeks. And for us to see it encompass the last week's price action tells you that the market really is trying to move. And it's not trying to move down, it's trying to go up. The only negative thing I don't like about this weekly price bar is how it closed off the high. So there may be some selling mixed in right there on the 2-weekly chart. On the weekly chart. Here it is on the 2 weeks. This is the final printed 2-weekly bar. You can't go back and change it. The market over the last 2 weeks did go lower. Saw the market end up here towards the high of the bar. Tell you that the buyers entered and took control of the price. Here it is on the 3. DNA on the 5. DNA on the monthly chart. All right. So I think the market in DNA is trying to go up, but considering that we do have earnings coming up, I am not going to be massively bullish. My first couple of targets is going to be around 180 and then $2. Okay. First target is going to be like right around here, 182. Second target is going to be around $2. Then my third target will be around up here around 220. All right, so let's see what we got on the daily time frame. So we said 180 first. That's 10.98% there. Second target for DNA. It may fall a little bit short of $2, like 195, $1.95 to $2. Okay, that will have to be my second range of my second target. 22.5. Third target's all the way up there around 220. Now get it. check this out. I mean, we're still trading within the trading range of DNA, and everything for us would be contingent on this market in DNA holding $1.20. Okay, so when the market earnings is released for this particular business, and let's say that the market takes a negative, cool, price crashes all the way down here to $1.20. As long as the buyers hold $1.20, it will just take us longer for the market to come to our price target area. I don't want to see the market in DNA break $1.20 to the downside on weakness. Okay, if we see the market in DNA come down here, oops, let me fix that. See the market in DNA come down here, and we begin to see indicators of strength and the market holding $1.20, that tells you that those buyers are still there. Price comes down here, $1.20, we begin to see weakness, price not able to hold it, then you're expecting the market to continue to fall. All right, so let's see how this works out. I'm finished. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.